I refer to our associates, the teams that work with me, the teams that work for me, as my internal customer. Everybody has an external customer. When you think about the external customer concept, we go out of our way to make sure that our internal customer is absolutely taken care of. And we should, with all our power. But what do we do around the internal customer? So the concept that we talk through in our kind of strategic planning is, how do I listen to understand versus listen to respond? It sounds very simplistic in its nature, but do we truly do it in the concept that allows us to gather those inputs and make effective decisions? So think about this from a pre-employment standpoint. Have we looked at our policies to make sure they support a work-life balance? And we'll get more into this as we go through the presentation around some of these concepts. But does our standard work allow a work-life balance? Do I ask 60 hours of work in a 40-hour work week? Does the leadership support a work-life balance? Do we truly walk the talk as we go through this and we go through these entire spaces? When we look through some of our concepts and things that we wanted to kind of really address, we looked at this initial part from these 4 pieces. So we looked at how do we look at our policies, processes, and procedures and our standard work to make sure that we're truly aligned with what our expectation is. We said, what's the initial touch point? So when you think about my internal customer, when they come to work for us, what's that first experience like? Because it sets the tone for the rest of the concept. Like, did we have a proper welcome package? Did we have a proper welcome letter? What was our initial onboarding training looking like? Because to stop burnout, I need to start it before they ever arrive. So the pre-employment pieces with the policies had to support it. And then I go into, once they're here, what do we do? So we think about the onboarding standpoint and evaluate it consistently. Does it stay relevant with our policies, procedures? Or are we having people leaving these type of events where they're going, I know what the policy says, but this is the way we really did it. Then we went into the role of our experience too as well. We said, like, every day can't be Groundhog Day. Like, as we go through this from a process, like, I just don't want to show up to work every day and be exactly the same. Some things, yes, absolutely should be the exact same. But I need to have variety to make sure that it stays fresh, that I'm continually challenged. I need to know that when I came in as an internal customer, like, what's my career path look like? I quickly can move into a burnout phase if I don't know what the path forward for me looks like. What are the blocks I have to check? What are the things I have to do to demonstrate? How do I deliver the results that are expected of me? And what does that career growth look like? If I want to be the next vice president, or I want to be the next senior manager, or whatever it might be, like, how do I get there? Is it clearly articulated in that space?